Hello, hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, your Spice Queen. Yeah, I am here with another word on the curve. Word is The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 12, reunion part 1. Kathy Hilton calls Lisa Rinna the biggest, and I mean biggest bully in Hollywood, as Cal Richards pleads to leave. I read it and I said it. Okay, but before we get started, let's do the natural thing. Let's like, subscribe, share, comment, and if you are already a Spicer, please hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new content. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, as you know, with the word on the curve, we start with an article. It is an article. This information is brought to us by People Magazine. Well, no, I keep saying magazine, I'm sorry. People Entertainment TV. And it is authored by Dana Feldman on October 12th, 2022. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, it reads Lisa Rinna was put in the hot seat over her Aspen meltdown during the first part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 12 reunion on Wednesday. Okay, Kathy Hilton has her claws out in the first episode of the highly anticipated three-part reunion of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Quote, "You are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it," end quote, Kathy told a stunned Lisa Rinna as she listed off all the women she had fights with in the past on Wednesday episode. Season 12 ended on a dramatic note, and though Kathy, 63, was not in attendance for the first part of the reunion, previews show what happened when she joined the group. Fans were taken on a bit of a time warp as the drama unfolded. Okay, the women and host Andy Cohen gathered at the Beverly Hills Hotel to discuss how things went down this season, and the conversation got very heated. All were in attendance except for Kathy, who joined midway, and Diana Jenkins, who joined remotely because she wasn't feeling well. Okay, before, right? Before it all took a dark turn, Jamie Lee Curtis, as you see there on your screen, made a quick appearance and told the group that she had no idea the impact that the show would have and how her appearance led to the biggest day her charity, My Hand in Yours, has ever had. For a brief moment, everyone came together in laughter, and then it all went downhill from there. Okay, now the episode started off at the end of the reunion. Sorry, at the end of the reunion taping, and then flashed back to a tearful Cal Richards, who asked if she could be excused from a toast that was about to take place. Fans then got to see what took place just 23 minutes earlier that caused Cal 53 to be in such emotional wreck. Quote, "I need to end up in a better place here with her. With them, I'm sorry. Yeah, here with her than when she came," end quote, Cal said through tears as she sat next to Kathy, 63, her sister. As you can see that. It was very clear that reconciliation, if it came at all, would be would not be smooth. Hey, excuse me. Yeah, where were we? I'm sorry. Let's go down here. Now, 1 hour prior, Garcelle gave an impassioned plea to Lisa while referencing the Aspen meltdown that has been the subject of countless social media posts and drama. Quote, "You're going to hurt Cal, and she's the one that's your friend," end quote, she said. It wasn't long before Lisa, 29, found herself in the hot seat as she refused to accept an apology and move on. Quote, "Just accept the apology and move on," Cal said in a confessional. Quote, Rinna can be a bit of a dog with a bone. I feel Rinna is now more upset about the fact she had to witness this than looking after me. Lisa is putting me in a worse position, end quote. Now, that came from Cal, of course. Lisa looked visibly. Lisa looked visibly uncomfortable as Garcelle, 55, confronted her. But she wasn't the only one to question her. Once again, the show went back a few hours in time, and there were no apologies coming from Kathy. Okay, our girl Kathy. Quote, "You fight with everybody," end quote, Kathy said loudly to Lisa, naming those she fought with in the past. Quote, "And you drove Lisa Vanderpump off the show. I mean, the list can go on and on. You are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it," end quote. She also accused Lisa of wanting all this drama on camera because her contract was coming up. There have been rumors, as you can see there on your screen, there have been rumors that Lisa may not be returning for season 13. Now, let's look at this. It says showbiz cheat sheet. Okay? All the signs it reads, all the signs Lisa Rinna is out for season 13 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Okay? It's authored by Perry Carpenter, as you can see there, and published on September 14, 2022. Now, Lisa Rinna's behavior away from Bravo cameras sparking rumors that she won't be back for season 13, as season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills come to an end on TV. Rinna's social media activity has fans speculating that she's been fired. Here are all the signs. I will be leaving the link in the description of this video if you like to go back and do further research. Okay, now let's continue. All right, as much as fans would have wanted to see Lisa's reaction, the show then cut to the very beginning of the taping, and it became clear this was all a preview for next week, as Kathy had not yet arrived. In the meantime, a few of the other women took the hot seat. Up next, Crystal Kong Minkoff was questioned repeatedly about accusations she made regarding comments made by Sutton Strack that alluded to her making racist statements. The issue was completely resolved with the group, but Crystal, 39, and Sutton, 51, made it clear they have since moved on. Okay, that's plain and simple. And then there's Diana's turn. Okay, it's her turn to answer for her actions this season. Diana, 49, confronted Garcelle about the accusations that were made about her and the bots she was accused of using to bully Garcelle's 14-year-old son on social media. Over the course of her first season on the show, Diana has had some horrible things said about her, including sex trafficking rumors and claims she had ties to Jeffrey, the infamous Jeffrey Epstein. But it was the bot story that really hit a nerve. She's since filed a lawsuit in an effort to find out who was behind the bullying bots. Garcelle admitted that at one point she felt it was possible that Diana was behind it all, and it seems as though she may still feel that way. Quote, you obviously have a very low opinion of me if you think that I would be behind the bullying of a 14-year-old, end quote, a surprised Diana said to Garcelle, who replied simply with, yeah, quote, I don't know how evil I must appear that you would even consider the fact that I would do that to Jax, end quote, Diana replied. Garcelle told the group that Diana sent her a threatening text. She brought up one specific, a threatening text, specific one, I'm sorry. She brought up one specific online comment that read, in part, quote, you have your neck kneeled on if it weren't for your white daddy. Tell your mom to leave Diana alone or you'll deal with us, end quote. Now, how scary is that? All right. So she was curious about the leave Diana alone part of the message. Garcelle was. Okay, Diana claimed she had asked Garcelle to pencil her name out because she was receiving death threats. Garcelle explained that her son put the message out there because he was upset and wasn't thinking of removing Diana's name at the time. Okay, quote. So Diana think that we should have taken her name out, end quote. A flustered Garcelle said. Diana explained she was just asking in an effort to protect her family. Garcelle then told Andy about the message she received from Diana at the time. Okay, quote, it was pretty much if anything happened to my family, I'm coming for you, end quote, she stated. That's what Diana supposedly said, the text she sent to Garcelle. Diana attempted to defend her actions by explaining that in her country, threats like this are very serious and that she's had murder in her family. Garcelle had enough and said, quote, I'm not talking to her anymore, end quote. Right? Garcelle didn't express feelings that Diana is obsessed with her and target her constantly on social media on a daily basis. Quote, please leave me alone, end quote, Garcelle pleaded. Quote, I don't hate you, Diana. I just want to be left alone, end quote. Okay, so part two of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 12 reunion airs next Wednesday, October the 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Bravo, of course. So I'm going to be there. You can look forward to seeing me there. You can look forward to seeing me there. And that's the end of that particular article. I just wanted to do basically a recap, and these articles kind of make it a little simpler for me and simpler for you, because this way I can go in and get some beautiful, beautiful slides to help me explain, the actual reunion part one. So that's pretty much all it is. So please, please, like and subscribe. Let me just say this first. I'm very, very proud of Kathy Hilton. I'm proud of her for standing up to Rinna. Somebody needs to stand up to Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna has been a whole lot. She's been just overdoing it, just messy. She has been, and I'm kind of shocked. I've been looking at Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for quite some time now, and I'm really shocked at Rinna the way she has been behaving. It's just been just too much. Okay, so again, I am proud of her, and I am also proud of the fact that I believe Cal is growing some balls. I'm believing that I understand which side of the rope that she need to be on, and that's the side of her family. Her sister, support your family. Like I always say, water is thicker than blood, but mud is thicker than blood. Okay, and which means the dirt out there can get in and try to, break you up and come between your family, and stay away from the dirt. Stick with your family. So enough said. Please like And please, please subscribe. I have 150 spicers. And it would be nice to have 151. And you can be that. Just go ahead on and hit that subscription bell. Okay? So I will see you on my next video.